I like to play with my life in many ways. That's what they say. Here I am, I'm Rigodon. I'm a Tico, the mascot.
It's my turn, the gentle touch. And mommy, they love me so much.
Hey, now the story must go on, 'cause a lot of time is gone. We must be ready to go away.
80 days around the world, we'll find a pot of gold. Just sitting where the rainbow's ending time. We'll fight against the time, and we'll fly on the white wings of the wind. 80 days around the world, no we won't say a word before the ship is really back. Round, round, all around the world. Round, all around the world. Round, all around the world. Round, all around the world.
Episode number 2. Bon voyage. Mr. Willy Fog, a member of London's prestigious Reform Club, has wagered a total of £20,000 that he can travel around the world in 80 days. 4 of his fellow members have wagered £5,000 apiece that he cannot possibly succeed. One of whom is Mr. Weston, owner of the London Chronicle.
That's amazing. Do you mean that story of mine has aroused so much interest that Mr. Fogg is going to try and go around the world in 80 days? Is he following the route that I suggested?
Just the way you wrote it, Ralph. And not only that, he's wagered £20,000 that he can do it half his fortune.
Blimey! What a story! What a story! What an adventure! How very exciting! You'll see, Mr. Weston, that my calculations were right, and Fogg's going to prove it. £20,000? Mm-hmm. I won't make half that much in 100 years!
All right, Ralph, I'll give you a raise. After all, you've earned it. We've got a great story, and it's a scoop, by Jove.
So you're right. The other papers don't know about it. We better put out an extra edition, sir.
This story will mean more readers than we've ever had before.
Hooray for Willy Fog!
At Willy Fogg's residence, Tico and Rigodon are preparing for their master's return.
All around the world we'll go together day by day. Anytime you want me, you can whistle in this way. And I will be there ready to help you anywhere. Hand in hand we'll always go to many places we don't know. We'll see along the way, and every time we'll find a way to carry on. All around the world we'll go together day by day. And we'll see new people, white or black, new anyway. Mr. Fogg will be the boss and Tico will be there too. Hand in hand we'll always go to many places we don't know. We'll see along the way, and every time we'll find a way to carry on. Sail away, sail away.
Oh, everything is ready according to schedule, Tico.
Thank goodness.
We have 2 hours before the master comes home. Why not rest a while, eh?
Like my papa always said, a job well done deserve a rest well taken. Go on, Rigodon. I'ma wake you up in time. Say, Rigodon, tell me something.
Yes, Tico?
Well, I'm wondering when you gonna tell Mr. Fogg I'm here.
Oh! I forgot that when we first got here, you were hiding in the valise, and Mr. Fogg hasn't met you yet. But don't worry, he will.
I'm tired of having to hide in that bag. It makes me feel like a pair of socks.
Have patience, Tico. Mr. Fogg might not have hired me if he knew I was bringing a friend with me. When I see he's in a good mood, I'll introduce you. Okay?
I hope it's soon.
Rigadon!
Oh! Did you hear that, Tico? It sounded like a voice calling my name.
It sounded like that to me too, Rigadon.
It couldn't be Mr. Fogg. He's not due back for 2 hours yet, and he's always on time.
Rigadon!
Oh!
He came home early tonight.
Back into the valise, Tico, quickly!
No. I don't want to be no pair of socks again.
Hush, Tico! Coming, Monsieur Fogg, I'm coming!
Ah, there you are.
Welcome home, Monsieur Fogg. I hope your evening was enjoyable. Excuse me for taking so long, Monsieur. I thought you were coming home later.
Yeah, so did I.
Oh?
We'll be leaving shortly, Rigadon. After your things are packed, you'll find me downstairs in the study.
Leaving, sir? Where are we going?
On a trip.
We, Monsieur Fogg, but where?
Around the world.
Did you say around the world?
Yes, we'll begin our journey on this evening's 8:45 train from Charing Cross Station. We shall leave the house in 26 minutes precisely.
80 days to go around the world? Oh, no. Incroyable, c'est incroyable, mon Dieu. Oh, and I thought that I was never going to have to travel again for the rest of my life. Oh, around the world, oh no.
But that's wonderful. Excitement, adventure. I can't wait to be on the road again.
Tico, what are you talking about? If you think you are going with us, you are very much mistaken. You are not going anywhere.
Go ahead, leave me all alone, abandon me, and I believe you were my best friend.
Tico, I am your
Rigadon,
friend,
we
but...
haven't much time.
Yes, sir. Right away, monsieur. I'll be right down. Sir? Ready, sir.
Good. Have you got that bag of yours?
Yes, sir.
I'd like you to carry this money. We'll need it during the trip.
Of course, monsieur. Excuse me.
I appreciate your talents, but now is not the time, all right? Now, be a good fellow, Rigadon, and hail us a coach. We have a train to catch.
Yes, sir. At once.
This is one coach that will be unavailable this evening, for it is presently conveying Mr. Sullivan to an important conference with a prospective employee. As the head of the Bank of England, Sullivan rarely involves himself with the hiring of personnel. But this is a delicate matter and requires his personal attention.
You wanted to see me? That's right, transfer. I have a little job for you, transfer. Are you interested? Oh, well now. What is this job and what's in it for me? Let's not discuss it where we can be overheard. We'll talk about it in the coach. Agreed. All right, driver, we'll be going now. Drive on. What you're saying is that if Willy Fog succeeds in going around the world in 80 days, you'll lose 5,000 pounds along with the others, am I right? The money isn't important. What disturbs me is that if he succeeds, he'll become a hero. That cannot be allowed to happen. Fogg is the most conceited man I have ever known, and you and I are going to humiliate him. We're going to humble him before the eyes of the world and expose him for the worthless braggart he really is. That's why I want him stopped. Exactly how much is it worth to you, Sullivan, to make sure that Fogg doesn't get back in time? If I win this wager, Fogg will have to pay me 5,000 pounds. That money will be yours, transfer.
I agree to take the job, Sullivan, but tell the driver to slow down.
Extra, extra, Willy Fog to go around the world in 80 days. Thank you, sir. Extra, extra, Willy Fog to go around the world in 80 days. Extra, extra, Willy Fog to go around the world in 80 days. Hey, extra, read all about it. Extra. Aye, you didn't pay for that.
Boy, pay the boy. There's a good fellow.
Hey, why should I pay him? I'm always the one who has to pay. You got change for a shilling?
Sure.
Hey, my change.
This fellow Willy Fog that's going around the world looks familiar somehow.
He's the one! The one that robbed the bank!
5 shillings against Willy Fog. 5 more over here. No, make it 10.
Gentlemen, ladies, isn't anyone going to bet for Willy Fog? I'm offering odds of 5 to 1.
I'll bet Bob on him.
So will I.
I know we'll do it 3 on 4.
Bet 10 he doesn't.
Sir, we've got our man. Excuse me, sir, but we know the name of the man who robbed the bank.
We did it, sir! Who's right on the front page, sir? See for yourself.
If you compare this artist's sketch with the newspaper photo, you'll see that it's the same man.
Yeah? Could be. Just who is this Willy Fog?
A rather mysterious fellow, a rich bachelor with no apparent sources of income.
We've heard he spends most of his time at a place called the Reform Club. Hey, what's going on here? Oh, Dennis,
Yes, sir. As I was saying, sir, he spends his time playing cards and billiards at this club of his. I'm sure that he's our man, sir.
Perhaps.
Don't you see, Commissioner? He's using this trip around the world as a pretext for getting away with the money. Don't you see, Commissioner? If he leaves the country, he'll be out of our jurisdiction and the money will be lost. We must arrest him.
I'll think about it, Inspector.
There's no time to think about it, sir. I've got to arrest him now.
You will not.
Sir!
Have you thought about what will happen if you arrest this gentleman and he turns out not to be the bank robber? Why, all of London would be laughing.
Yes, sir.
The reputation of Scotland Yard would be ruined. Ruined, do you hear? We can't afford to arrest him. We must first have absolute proof.
So we stand by and do nothing while a criminal leaves the country with what he's stolen?
I want you to trail Willy Fog, and when you have proof of his guilt, then you'll arrest the gentleman. You have your assignment? Get cracking.
Sir! Come on, bully. Oh, will you come on, bully? Now!
Yes, sir.
Rigodon. Everything accounted for.
Oh, oui, monsieur, I suppose.
You needn't look so sad, my friend. We'll be back in a mere 80 days. What a lovely evening.
Oh! May I, sir?
Yeah! Well, we're off.
Oh, oui, monsieur.
You think so? It's never been done before, you know. 80 days.
Mr. Fogg's attempt to go around the world has created quite a stir.
It's a matter of national pride. Lord Guinness, no one's done it in 80 days before, and they're hoping that the first one to do it will be an Englishman.
Move aside there, out of the way.
Good evening, Mr. Sullivan.
I haven't seen Fogg, Weston. Hasn't he arrived yet?
As I recall, it was already 7:15 when he left the club, and he'd yet to pack his things for the journey.
If you ask me, he isn't planning to show up at all. He'll probably claim the whole affair was a joke.
Mr. Sullivan, Mr. Fogg is a gentleman from top to toe and will fulfill his commitment even at the risk of his own life.
He's here! Willy Fog!
Right on time. Huh?
Good evening, gentlemen. Mr. Sullivan, I didn't expect you to come and see me off.
You've arrived exactly 1 minute before the scheduled departure time, Mr. Fogg. I, for one, am glad to see that you've allowed so little room for error. If you follow a similar pattern on your trip, you're bound to lose the wager.
And I, for one, have absolutely no doubt that I'll see you in 80 days. Gentlemen, thank you for coming to say goodbye.
Good luck, Mr. Fogg. I know you can do it.
Thank you, Lord Guinness. You're very kind.
quickly, hurry!
Inspector Dixwade! I'm coming, Inspector, I'm coming!
Oh no, there's something I forgot!
What is it that you've forgotten, Rigadon?
It was an oversight. We left in such a rush, there was one thing I overlooked.
What's that?
I forgot to turn out the lamp in my room, monsieur. It will burn the whole time we are gone and waste all that gas.
Don't worry.
Why not?
I shall simply deduct the expense from your wages, Rigadon.
What? Oh, no.
After a brief excursion through the moonlit British countryside, the train arrives at Dover, and a short time later the journey continues. On board a small but sturdy vessel steaming across the English Channel toward Calais, France. Most of the passengers are enjoying the unseasonably warm October evening, but there are some who have other things on their mind. And at least one who is not enjoying himself in the least.
I have absolutely nothing to go on, and will be in France at any moment.
I think I'm going to be sick. In fact, I'm sure I am.
Passport, madame, vous les avez?
Have you got the passports ready, Rigadon?
Oui, monsieur, I have them right here.
Monsieur?
What is it?
Excuse me, monsieur, but would you mind accommodating a young lady in your compartment?
Not at all.
You are very kind, monsieur. Mademoiselle?
I do hope I'm not disturbing you.
Quite the contrary, I assure you.
Merci. Hello.
Move your bag, Rigadon, so the lady can sit down.
Oh, of course, monsieur. There you are. Please sit down.
Thank you so much, monsieur. You're as kind as you are handsome. I am sorry to have troubled you like this. Sometimes it is difficult for a woman traveling alone. There were two men in my compartment who were very rude.
Oh.
He's in one of these compartments, Bully.
Right, Inspector.
Shh.
And it was then that I asked the conductor if I could move to another compartment.
Yes, I understand.
Oh, now that I'm in the company of you, gentlemen, I feel ever so much safer. Sir, I do not wish to be indiscreet, but may I know your destination?
London, mademoiselle.
But, sir, this train...
Would be heading in the wrong direction, but we're getting to London by traveling around the world.
Why, then you are Monsieur Fogg. I've read all about you.
I assure you the pleasure is all mine, mademoiselle.
Have you decided what route you are taking, Monsieur Fogg?
The first leg of our journey is across France. We'll then go over the Alps to Brindisi in southern Italy, and from there to the Suez Canal.
Mon Dieu, but this is a wonderful coincidence, for I too am going to Brindisi.
Are you?
I'm going to visit my aunt, whose health has been failing lately, I'm afraid. She is a very old woman and has grown quite weak since her husband died. I would feel so much better if we could travel together as far as Brindisi.
And so would I, mademoiselle.
That is wonderful. I'm so tired. It's been a long... Oh, I'm sorry I don't sleep well on trains, I'm afraid.
We shan't be reaching Paris for several hours. Why don't you lie down and get some rest?
You are so kind, monsieur, but I wouldn't want to inconvenience you like that.
Turn down the light, Rigadon.
Yes, sir.
No, please, you've done so much already. I shall do it.
Oh, why, thank you.
Oh, silly me, I've extinguished it completely.
There are matches in the bag, Rigadon.
Oui, monsieur. What are you doing there?
What's going on?
Hey! The young lady has opened the bag, monsieur! Hey!
The devil? Eh? Oh, dear. Now, will you please explain what's going on?
Her hand was already in the bag when I reached into it, and then she pushed me.
Oh, come now, Rigadon. What did you do to that poor woman to cause her to scream like that?
I am telling you the truth, Monsieur Fogg. I did nothing to her. I had to struggle with her when she tried to take the bag away. Hey! She screamed when she put her hand into the valise, Monsieur. Believe me, everything I said is true.
All right!
Believe me, I am just as mystified as you are about the lady's odd behavior, Monsieur Fogg.
Strange.
Not the way I might.
What?
I thought I heard a voice.
Yes, sir. That
Monsieur Fogg!
Yes? What is it?
There was a scream heard from this part of the train. Is everything all right?
Sir, there is something strange going on.
Thank you for your concern, conductor. We're fine.
Oui, monsieur.
I wonder who she was.
I'll get you sooner or later, Willy Fog.
The train proceeds southward, racing through the darkness toward Italy. Willy Fog is determined to complete his trip round the world in 80 days. But the wicked and conniving transfer is equally determined to stop him. And the persistent Inspector Dix is resolved that the man he believes to be a thief will be brought to justice. In our next episode, Dix and Bully are in hot pursuit once again. Fogg, Tico, and Rigadon find that a pleasant afternoon coach ride in the country can be a perilous undertaking, as they have a harrowing encounter with a strange young lady of France. Fogg is shocked to learn that he has yet another traveling companion. Be sure to join us for our next thrilling episode, The Mysterious Mademoiselle, as we continue our journey around the world with Willy Fog.
Day by day. Anytime you want me, you can whistle in this way. And I will